Okay, poetry fans and friends, you asked for more recitation poetry and now you're going to get it. Today's poem is entitled Breast Implant Blues, and it is an original poem by one of our unknown Houston poets, Doctor Patten. Before I recite the poem, I want to give you some background about breast implants. The Food and Drug Administration of the United States of America has issued its final warnings about breast implants. The warnings were addressed to the manufacturers, to the plastic surgeons, and to the patients who are about to receive a breast implant. The patient's warning consists of 19 pages of the known side effects of breast implants. And the patient is asked to read these complications and initial each page and sign at the end that she understands the risks involved. In addition, there is a black box among the 19 pages in which the Food and Drug Administration summarizes the major concerns about breast implants. The first major concern was that a woman who gets a breast implant is buying into repeat surgeries. The breast implant is not forever. It breaks down, it hardens, it leaks, it ruptures, it migrates, and so forth. And that usually requires a redo surgery. In a large series of patients that I took care of, the average time from initial implant to redo surgery was 3 years. The second item in the black box warning from the Food and Drug Administration is about a malignancy unique to breast implant patients. It is called the breast implant associated anaplastic large cell lymphoma. And hundreds, actually 700 and more patients have died of this malignant disease. Others have required chemotherapy and surgery. It is unique to breast implants, and it occurs at the site of implant. It appears to be more common in the textured implants as opposed to the smooth ones, at a ratio of 17:1. And the last item in the black box concerns that peculiar disease that afflicts some women who have implants. We call it Human Adjuvant Disease. They call it breast disease. It's a condition characterized by weakness, aches and pains, fatigue, skin rashes, dry eyes, dry mouth, dry vagina, mental confusion and brain fog, and so forth. And many patients with that condition, with those associated signs and symptoms, have noticed the complete disappearance of that condition when their implants have been removed with the surrounding capsule, which contains leaked silicone, and they did not get reimplanted. And there is another smaller group who had that condition, who had their implant removed with the capsule, who went into remission from that disease, but who decided to get a reimplantation, and the disease came back. And then when that new implant was removed, the disease disappeared. So it appears there's a group of people who develop a systemic illness from their breast implant. With that introduction, we now come to the poem, which is called Breast Implant Blues. They promised her the breasts of her dreams. But when she looked in the mirror, we heard her screams. It isn't true, it isn't true. They filled my chest with a bucket of goo. Your immune disease, you can atone by this and this alone. Remove those breasts of silicone.